I was doing some tooling around in my survival play, and because I'm like stupidly broke in that one, I'm not going to show you the experimenting that I did with that particular playthrough. Here I'm in my New Game Plus, but I was messing around with some of these alternate modifiers, and there's a couple that I just never really messed with because they seemed really off. The ammo box I did not get at all as far as understanding how it worked for my playthroughs. Yeah, I guess just to look at it again. Automatically reloads weapon after emptying clip. I think I made it once and then I tested it out and decided that it was broken or it didn't do what I thought it would, or basically just that it was crap. So I figured because it doesn't require any tungsten to make, I'd go ahead and make it in my survival playthrough, because I'm somewhat foolish in believing that the developers were not that dumb. Though I will say that the ammo sweeper in the survival playthrough has to be useless because it picks up weapon clips and there are no weapon clips. So do not make the ammo sweeper for a survival playthrough. Anyway, this is the gun that I put the ammo box on. You can see it blinking green on the side with a little Cylon thing going vertically. What I anticipated it would do okay, so I have one bullet left in both the top and bottom magazine. What I anticipated would happen is that I would get these weapons down to 0-0 and it would reload for me, because it says it automatically reloads the weapon, and it doesn't. What it does is it's very sneaky about it. Notice that when I went through, it put in one extra clip into the top and bottom magazine. With that, and here I am doing my best to use the word clip and magazine correctly. Magazine is the doohickey that holds the bullets that you put into the weapon. It's the thing that you see him put in when he does that motion. The clip is the thing that fills up the magazine, kind of, sort of. It's a bundling of bullets. I've heard people complain that the developers use the word clip wrongly when they're talking about these things being clips, but I don't think they did. So again, as far as the sneakiness of the ammo box, he does not put in a new magazine with the ammo box. What it does is it holds an extra clip and automatically inserts it into the magazine when you pull the trigger again. The way that you know the difference is because notice he fired one off and he's now at 7, so he had 7 bullets and now he's down to 6 after firing 1, but the magazine holds 8. So there's an extra bullet there that gets stuck into the magazine. Anyway, so it's my impression that the ammo box is a very, very subtle device, because it basically gives you more time to shoot, stuff like that. Now notice this went through with a single free reload from the ammo box, and let's see, notice that when I try to do it again, he goes through the reload motion, so it only gives you 1 free reload. But that one free reload you don't notice what happens. It all works out fine and dandy. And I'm pretty sure you have to go through the reload motion again before you get the free clip again. Anyway, so for those of you who... I must have hit myself or something. So for those of you who are wondering if the ammo box is truly as worthless as it seems, it's a very, very, very subtle hack. I really think that Visceral screwed up when they allowed the ammo sweeper to stay in the survival mode, because people are going to take it and not realize that they're screwing themselves over. I don't know why I picked up all those bits of scrap, considering I still have like 70 billion. So I'm still working on my survival playthrough. I finally got to Tal Volantis. Just word to the wise so you don't waste a lot of time. There is a hidden object in the base game right after the crab knocks the tube down and you're running around in the snow again. And then if you backtrack a big long way, there's weapon bits in that shack that's, you know, way in the back. In the survival game, it's weapon bits. So you run back there and you get like scrap. So, you know, just to save you a couple minutes. And also, do make sure that you are stomping every corpse and picking up every damn thing, because in my survival playthrough, I'm still hurting for mats. I thought about going back to farm space because I just picked up the second scavenger bot, and I'm probably not. I had a really good run so far, so I have plenty of health packs. So I feel like I'd be kind of cheating myself if I went back and farmed up some materials. Anyway, so in some survival mode, sucks. I mean, it's good, but man, it's hard. The ammo box is very subtle. So especially when you have very crummy circuits, like the +1/+1s at the beginning of the game, it is really awesome. Once you have the +3/+3s, not so much, because you reload basically as fast as you need to, and you've had enough time to experiment with a weapon, so it should be plenty effective for you. I haven't gotten enough ration seals to buy a DLC pack for my survival playthrough, so I haven't yet come to the hard choices as to whether or not I'm going to do that. I probably will, just because, you know, you are collecting it in-game, and it takes a really long frickin' time to farm them up. I think I barely got 30, and that's at the start of Chapter 9. So, keep that in mind. Anyway, I think I finally hit double-digit subscribers, which I find absurd. And Google says that I wasted about a month of the world's time with my videos in the last 14 days, which perversely kind of pleases me. I'm happy to waste your time. Also, I hope that I got the audio balance better between this video and the other one that I posted today. And I'm going to try to start actually scripting these, since people are paying attention, to try to reduce the number of ahs, ms, and other gutturals that I emit during playthroughs. So, have a lovely evening, and I will talk to you probably, well, up till the 4th. I might do some more videos as I figure out more stuff in survival mode. The expansion pack comes out soon, so who knows what will happen between that and Tomb Raider.